here, picked by GamerLegion. They'll be starting on the T side, you would assume. And in terms of their setup, Anders, a single smoke, a flashbang. We've seen a lot of teams just opting for a rush B. And the last couple of excursions on overpass are going to be Nerds, though. Confident as ever. It'll be a linchpin in his heroic machine.
I kind of like this. Look at how there's 3 of them down the connector right away. And because Nerd showed himself, he knows they're not going to be rushing straight out long. So they've sort of slowed them down. Even if they're not technically defending the A-bomb side, but I guess they are from the connector position. Looking for a couple of headshots here. Now it's dangerous, though. If GamerLegion know what's up, they can run there and try and just plant the bomb really fast.
We've got full rotations coming through. It is going to be the A commitment coming in quick and fast. First frag for Shush, but Volt will trade him out. This is looking very good for the Legion of Gamers. That bomb will be planted, no problem, but the flank, that's coming through. Nikados gives them the man advantage. 4 versus 3. In terms of kit, not one available, so got to get their skates on here. Nerds with a key frag. An opportunity to take down Snacks, and he does significant damage, but can't find the kill.
So I love this push in towards the bank. If they take down Tessus as well, the flank is not going to make a difference any longer. 2 versus 3, nice headshot from Volt. There's bomb still ticking. There's still a couple of seconds left. If they run right now, maybe there's a way they can defuse on, but it's fading very, very fast. There we go, an attempt, but already stopped. Volt with a good shot, and I think that's all they needed. 3 kills for Volt on the other side. Nikados will get some money in the bank, but they will still end up losing their round. GamerLegion, really well executed.
Yeah, just that Wolfpack mentality, pushing back the aggressive CTs that have started the round, sending them back to the doldrums of that connector with 0 vision, 0 information. The rotations came through, but they weren't quite quick enough. Trading out the kills, you can see, overwhelmed was Shush. He did well to even get 1, but once that bomb was planted, even with the rotations, there's just too much to get through here. Volt winning out some key jewels towards that bank position. As he removes the remaining players, Nikados actually did pretty well to get 3 kills and survive his first 3 rounds against them. Heroic responding kind. Adding some AK-47s within their ranks as well. I'm just going for the straight up short rush here, Anders. Full steam ahead.
I love this. Tech9s are out. Headshots are coming in. Only the 1 so far. My God, some good shots here from Kixan. Really slowing it down. It's much harder than it seems to stop these kind of Tech9 rushes, but Kixan's absolutely wrecked them. 3 kills. And that's the M4A4, right? It's the extra bullets that you have. It's actually brilliant for that kind of setup.
Yeah. Extra bullets, extra stopping power. The anti-aircraft gun mows them down. And we will see money return to the coffers of the Legion of Gamers here. Acor will bring out the AWP for the first time.
It's still pretty much early days, but you got to remember as well, last time, they lost Mirage so badly, GamerLegion, right? 13-4, I think. Jacob was talking about this in the desk as well. So they can't let this map go. They have to win this map, GamerLegion. There's a lot on the line. And Nikados, it's a start. Acor trying to find his way back, but no, he's a laser right now. He's hitting everything.
It's getting out of hand. Heroic are looking fierce right now, Anders.
Yes, they are.
Not letting you have any control of the map. Willing to take every single duel. Even the rifle of Nerds is challenging Acor. Top and middle with the M4 and coming out on top. Kios and Snacks need to find at least a couple of frags if possible, just to make sure this round isn't completely null and void.
Doesn't look like it's possible at the moment here. And even in a 5 versus 1.
Yeah, he just like, no one's saving. Yeah. Give me that AK.
Nerds is
hand it over.
Absolutely fierce right now. It's not the most amount of kills, but he's very aggressive, exactly when he needs to be. He's got 6 now. Shush, the top performer at 8-3, but
5 rounds in a row for Heroic.
With this kind of a buy, sometimes you'll see at the T side try and run 3 people out long and just get so deep on long that nobody on the CT side even knows. Because very often at the beginning there are no CTs at long. So if you can make your way past the balloons early on, if you kind of can make it unnoticed, you get some pretty deep territory. Because the problem that they're having is they're not getting through the monster tunnel at all. They're actually getting shot from the smoke out there. And Tessus is just playing really well towards the connector on the B-bomb side. So I feel like it's hard for them to make any kind of fast plays out there. I'd love to see them try and change the pace a little bit here, GamerLegion, because the extended fights have been going Heroic's way for quite a bit. All right, this time they actually are getting the map control, so I'll take it back. It's a good job for GamerLegion. Although Tessus is pretty swiftly out there looking.
Doesn't instill me with confidence that they can do anything with this Anders. They've got Tech 9s and an AK, sure, but there's just nothing in terms of utility, but they have got skill and buckets and spades. That's a massive kill from Kios. They're going to pull the trigger at this stage, make their way in towards A, and it's a wide open bomb site, but the bomb
is Miles. It's outside of B.
Oh, you're right.
It's on Snacks with a scout.
Oh, he needs to be super careful here, because we have got Shush. He ain't moving.
Yeah, he's still sticking around.
Oh, he sees one.
He's going to know.
Oh, no, they've absolutely flubbed the round, Anders.
It's gone horribly wrong. You're not wrong. A headshot from Shush. He stuck around just long enough to spot them as they were coming in, and now they're making a jump down. Kios, yeah, he's trying to hunt him in. The round is not over yet. They can still win this one, but what a shot. Nikoros back online again.
Scalps him.
Yeah, it's absolutely sickening. And now Isaac, the lone Swede in the server, trying to see if he could find a way through. That smoke, yeah, could maybe play around it. It's dangerous, though. And Shush will find another headshot. 3 kills for him. A round that comes down to the thinnest margin possible.
They've over-engineered the round. Heroic will have a couple of flashes, make it 4 actually, a Molotov and a smoke as they make their way in towards the playground. Aiko will spot 1, but no damage inflicted. He'll fall back to safer ground on the map. Nerds to hold for any sort of rotations here, but it's all a bit of a ruse. So they sent Acor this message that multiple players are crossing over towards playground, pushing back, make him feel uncomfortable, and they're so quickly over towards the B side, but GamerLegion are moving. Oh, they're starting to doubt themselves. I think maybe a shadow was spotted there.
Oh, Snacks is actually coming back. He has the 2 flashbangs. So this kind of a setup, yeah, you see him primed already up on the sniper spot. Question of patience right now for Snacks. If he stays up there with the flashes, it's going to be really disruptive to what Heroic are throwing into this round.
Who will blink first? No one wants to deploy their utility just yet.
Nope.
Presumably Nerds will want to smoke towards heaven. And there's the first headshot. Kios gets a face full of lead. Will tuck himself back in towards the barrels, but wait for the train.
Yeah.
And then we send it in. Molotov's going to be so difficult to handle. Kios should go down here, and indeed he will. That's going to be the cue to make their way in. Vol will strike back. The dual elites, as they rotate through, they've actually just bailed out the bomb site, Anders, after the execution. And now it's Acor, who needs to find multiple frags here. He's good for 1, buys him a little bit of time. Nikodos on the flank from the B bomb site, and back we go again. I can't believe it. It's just all over the place. Pandemonium ensuing here. 20 seconds. Nerds, what have you got for us? 1 kill would be enough to secure the round. Not going to find it. Now it comes down to the positioning. As Isaac, oh, he might be able to deny the plan. Not quite.
Still, though, it leaves Nikoros entirely on his own and very locked into this position. We'll see if they can find a way to catch him out. He does rotate a little bit around away from them. They do not have the kit picked up, so it's going to be very hard. 10-second defuse here. Nikoros, he can't stay alive, and they're going to be on top of it, and they should have the time for the defuse here. Wow. What an absolutely mad round.
That was a pretty wacky one. Benny Hill music needed to start playing because they were just running around the map. Well, they ducked and weaved 3 different times between the bomb sites there. Nice opening frag. You'd think they'd commit off it, but after Kixon went down, they decided to go back towards A, then back towards B. Nerds was left on the flank, and if he gets this kill here, maybe there's something. But as soon as Tessus went down when the bomb was being planted, there was no real chance here for Nikodos. But the bomb was planted. That's the most important factor here. As we know, with a couple of kills and the bomb going down in the second round, you still can buy. Sometimes arguably stronger than the CTs. AK and a couple of Galils, Mac 10 for Shush and Kixan making do with the Tech 9. Nice scout shot from Acor. Significant damage towards Tessus. He'll have to give up the Galil pretty much straight away.
If GamerLegion win this round, I'm happy to change my tune. I'm happy to say the game is back online again. If they lose this early one, it's going to be a very, very hard map to win for GamerLegion. I don't think anyone could disagree with that. But you did mention a couple of good factors, I mean, that are worth thinking about. Acor on the CT side, obviously it's a scout that he's playing with now, but if he can have a stronger output in the second half, that absolutely can change the game. Might not know it yet from watching the first half, but he definitely can take over a map like this one. Volt right now top fragging on the GamerLegion side with 13 kills. That's actually pretty impressive considering he's actually in the top fragging the server, in spite of the fact that they've been way behind. So Well played for him.
Oh, another scout shot lands. Akor's doing God's work out there. It's not quite enough though with the first kill. Kickstand using that running gun potential. The Tech 9 cracks open the A bomb site. Akor now had to try and do something through the smoke. He's been sussed out though. Kickstand will find him. Nuts with the third frag of the round. 4 versus 2. Kios and Snacks with almost nothing to do. Snacks finds some wiggle room, however. Then with 2 tantalizingly low players, Akor knows he hasn't got his tags yet, his assists. So there's a chance. Yeah. Not anymore.
They really are the walking wounded on that heroic side, but it's not going to make a difference at the end of it. Snacks, he's exposed to 3 different angles when he tries to get in here. And he doesn't have a kit either, so no way. Yeah, he's not going to be able to sit for 10 seconds defusing that in the open. Never going to happen. Yeah, I'll take down Kickstand, makes it a bit more expensive, but it's all for show at the end. He's got the quad kill. Ace not going to be available to him, and the bomb right on top of his head.
That's unfortunate for Snacks, and that's arguably worse than losing the pistol on the CT side. You lose against that second round 4 spy, you're only getting 1,400 instead of the 1,900 you would get. And it all started here. Kickstand, really nice movement, launches himself in towards the bomb site, gets himself a couple of frags, and this is where the round was decided. Kios had to find that frag. Snacks kept the modest standards, but it doesn't.
In your back mind about Mirage, last time they played again 13-4 in favor of Heroic. This is the map that GamerLegion won very convincingly. I think with that in the back of your mind, you've got to be really worried for GamerLegion if they're not able to turn this around. They do have the Scout, they do have the MP9. No Deagles in play.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, do or die time for GamerLegion here. This is the first map of our best of 3, picked by the Legion of Gamers, and they are getting absolutely rocked here. This 4 spy, if it doesn't work out, and bear in mind it's a very weak 4 spy, P255-7s, it almost guarantees Heroic victory in the first map. And as Anders stated, Mirage up next. Looks very good for Heroic. And if you're not aware, this is the final game of the regular RMR tournament. We start the last chance tomorrow. So you really want to get the job done today. So loser doesn't go home, but they go into that pool of 6 teams that will fight for the next 2 days, and there'll be 1 slot available. It's very unlikely you make it through. Astralis there waiting. Heartbreak for them. They're going to be hungrier than ever. Here we go, though. A chance. Akor managed to do a lot of damage, bear in mind, in the previous one. Again, finds the tag. Might be enough for this first frag. Pistol lying in wait. Hesses is going to fully send it through. The flashbangs are absolutely superb. But the CTs, they've got manpower here, Anders, and actually doing a lot of damage themselves. Nerds should secure the round with that frag towards Snacks. Where is Isaac? Oh, he's nowhere to be found. He's all the way back in T-spawn. Had he been with the boys somehow, maybe they were onto something there. They get a couple of kills. But as I mentioned, with this one going away, yeah, the flashes were potent. And that's to be double digits, and if you're playing by the book, you have to eco in the follow-up round.
Yeah, you almost wonder if it's worth it to just keep it going. I don't know, like it's such a long comeback. I guess they probably should, but wow, yeah. You're right, though. Nobody wants to go to the last chance qualifier. It's hell down there. That's going to be an absolute bloodbath once we get there. Like, it'll be heartbreak upon heartbreak upon heartbreak for a bunch of teams headed that way. So you want to get the job done today.
But also juicy for a spectator's Anders.
Oh, absolutely. In some ways, like, I look forward to the LCQ more than almost anything else, but also it's going to be so brutal.
So we've got Astralis, Bet Boom, 9 Pandas, Fnatic, Guild Eagles, and either GamerLegion or Heroic.
Yeah.
Quite the eclectic mix.
For some of them, I mean, I think especially for Astralis, you can't think of a more devastating scenario.
They're the protagonists of that last chance qualifier. We'll see what they can do. Heroic, if they go down there as well, 3 Danes within their roster, Akor and GamerLegion. 10-5, as I mentioned, and it has to be the full eco. So this is USPs and 11-5. Then it will have to be pretty much the perfect game. Not impossible by any stretch. We've seen much crazier things. Speaking of which, Snacks, I thought that Molotov was landing on his position. It does almost start to singe the toes. It's very commonly checked, though. But the thing is, even if you check it with the MAC-10, Zeus wins. There you go.
I love that sound still. You actually get the dink jumping out around the corner. That's pretty sick. But Shush, he's been handling his own for quite a bit in this game. Him and Nerds both had 14 kills. Timing there against Akor, especially with the USP. There's not really anything he could have done. So, looks like Heroic are on their way. Slowly and with some good measure of defense here, but they're going to be at 11 rounds.
Gotta wonder what kind of military grade taser that is. It just instantly kills you as a human. When the first touch of your body, it is gone.
Normally
Fried.
meant to be categorized as non-lethal weaponry, you know?
Just absolutely fries you, instant death.
I'm sure...
Very humane in a way.
You're just gone. Black screen.
Just collapsed.
It's over.
Well, there we go. Volt and Isaac. Not much they can do with this one, I'm afraid. 11-5. Difficult to get super hyped about this map because bear in mind, it hasn't been some back and forth affair. It was GamerLegion up 0-3 after winning the pistol. And then they've just been absolutely destroyed by Heroic.
I'm waiting for the update, Henry, where if your teammates just died, you can choose him on the ground and revive him.
Yeah, okay,
like,
okay, the defib. I mean...
So Joe Galvin,
out of all your wacky ideas, Anders, that's not one of the bad ones. I'll give you that.
Unfortunately, not the worst one. I wish it was. Well, Volt has the Zeus and also the MAC-10. He's out looking for any last couple of kills here. Again, a little bit of more money if you can get it. It all counts at the end just to try and make... Oh, it could have worked. It could have worked for another kill.
He didn't even want that MAC-10 going forward regardless. So that's absolutely fine. Gets himself another $600. And this is when we need to see A-Core really get online at this point. If they're going to stand a chance on Overpass, he needs to be dominating the server. He needs to be like Nikodos and Nerds were. Aggressive at every choke point, different position every round. He doesn't have the AWP, so maybe I'll take that all back.
Oh, I thought they could afford it. I thought Volt had enough money, but I guess...
That's what I thought, yeah.
I guess they would be sacrificing too much to try and get it.
Well, nice little boost. We've seen this a few times this tournament. Normally does work out, and not going to be committing to it. I think they had a kill on Nerds there, but he actually fell back, so perhaps not.
Yeah, it's a question of timing, right? You stay too long, it's dangerous. Yeah, I think you're right. They wouldn't have had it anyway. Nice kill for Snacks. One big step in the right direction as they're teetering at the edge here on Overpass. They must win this round, and preferably with quite a few people alive. They've lost Kios now, but a lot of the map kind of not available to Heroic.
There's 3 players, though, on the CT side that are at the A side of the map. They have to be a little bit more active. They can't just fall back and rotate. They've lost too much control. Nice idea from A-Core. Gets the dink as well. Good smoke in response. Snacks. Oh, I think he gets caught off here. This is like genius level play from Nikodos, but Snacks aware of it. But he's going to sit in the smoke, allow him to go by. Get that backstab in. Next kill's good to decide the round here. The spray is a little bit out of control, but Tessus but absolutely nails the shot regardless.
The flashbang that came over from Kixan was just... It completely ruined that player in the back corner. 2 versus 2. The bomb still not planted, obviously. They have to wait it out a little bit. Actually, if they go back and pick it up towards the elbow end.
Oh, you're right. Gives Volt a chance to reposition here. Get himself up in the crow's nest.
Yeah, him and Snacks, the 2 top performers on GamerLegion. This one could easily be for the map. This could be one of the last chances you'll have to remedy the situation. It's been spiraling out of control almost from the beginning. Volt just jiggling, waiting for Snacks on the other side, but Snacks will go down. Volt strikes right back. And now he's looking for the triple to try and clutch it for his team. Kixan just swings out wide. No fear at all on Kixan on that one. He knew he had the health advantage and he just went for it.
Yeah, very nice from Kixan. He was ideally trying to catch him as he drops down from heaven. He knows he has to commit to that drop at some point. Didn't quite find it. Well read, but still nails the shot. And it will be 12 on the board. This one has barely got going. Heroic look very comfortable at that. And after losing the first pick as well, Tessus, that spray control was wild. That's the kill that really secures it. Kixan offered up a 2-on-1, which he delivers in. And we've got, of course, the Force Spy. Gonna have to give it everything you've got here. It's gonna take 7 rounds in a row just to take us to overtime. I don't think it's happening, but would love to be proven wrong. Boost.
Or it would, I mean, in terms of the pressure that's on right here to qualify for the major, it'd be a legendary comeback if they could make it from this scoreline. Nade, but nobody's there to receive it right now. Heroic, they want to be in the Royal Arena. I guarantee you there are going to be a lot of Heroic jerseys in there. There always seem to be. For Tessus, Shush, and Nikodos, I mean, playing in front of the home crowd, no question, that is a dream.
Well, here we go. The dying stages are overpassed, perhaps. GamerLegion with SMGs and a Scouts need to try and make this round work. It can happen. Not impossible. Isaac, it all starts here by the looks of things, though. The door will be opened, and here's attention. We focus towards that side. You can see Pixam more than ready for the fight. Nikados will find Kios towards Monster. He was trying to push through, thread the needle. Slowly but surely. Looks like we're done here, but Tess is caught off guard.
Volt's really trying to fight back on this one. Maybe a desperate sign going for the smoke over at the monster tunnel, but you have to do something here now. They can change gears. They're going to go back
scout
towards the
to defend.
Yeah, it's a scout and an MP9 as well. The scout not connecting again. Nuts. He's just wiped out the defense. There's nothing left they can do here.
I was about to say, there's two players here that can do something with it, but no, the scout defending it. Yeah, there's nothing that could have been done there.
Again, Snacks and Volts down to these two to try and save it. Obviously,
no kit, no nades.
No kit, no nades or anything, and they've lost Volt on the other side. Nikodos with a headshot. This is such a convincing performance from Heroic. They have absolutely locked GamerLegion out of this map. They started hot and they never looked back. I've rarely seen anything like it, especially on this map here for Heroic with the new lineup against the GamerLegion squad that they lost to last time in the 13-5 fashion. They get their it was their own map pick, and it's a little bit disappointing to see. I think for Heroic, they're going to be over the moon about this one. They should be taking Mirage, but it is a brand new map. You never know. Maybe they've had a really rough conversation. Maybe Snacks can get the boys back online. They need to do it right now. They're going to be starting on the CT side as well.
With 7 guns on their defense, will it be enough? Jeweler leads for Isaac and Snacks. No kit to be seen here. 4 sets of Kevlar otherwise. And it's going to be an A finish. Smoke down towards the connector. Flashbang over the top. First kill goes in favor of Shush. Bear in mind, they yet to win a pistol here. A-Core, Volt working in tandem here. Some stellar headshots delivered by these USPs. Will it be enough, though? Nikodos pulls one back, trying to hunt them down towards CT spawn. And it will be man advantage, at least for now, as GamerLegion fending them off. That's going to be a very clean pistol. 3 for 3, as no bomb is planted as well. That's more like it from GamerLegion.
Really great awareness for A-Core. Falling back towards CT spawn instead of taking the fight with the first T that he runs into. Because that's exactly how you lose a round like that. When you stick around, you die, and suddenly it's a 2 versus 2. Obviously, Volt here, that shot, the second one is so lightning fast, taking down Tess's. You love to see it. But yeah, like Nikodos, if he's allowed to fight A-Core at that corner, that's really, really bad news for GamerLegion. So instead, A-Core comes back, he picks up a teammate, and they come back and win the round. So pretty good stuff in the moment. GamerLegion with a 1-0 lead. Absolutely necessary, I think, to turn the mood around here.
Yeah, it never really got going.
It didn't.
On Overpass. One of the most underwhelming games we've had in the last few days. Let's see if there's anything that can be said. The second round, there will not be a force buy due to the bomb not being planted. Now down to Kios. Alone in that B bomb site for now. They're trying to force a rotation.
Some grenades. They're like, please throw nades. We're running the whole
We're on our way. Yeah, you might be onto something there. They've still got a smoke on the T side. So if they smoke for that towards the window, towards short as well, maybe just on the bomb side to try and get the bomb planted itself.
Kios is alone and he has no grenades, so they can't force anything out of him. So they actually very likely could have a bomb plant here.
He's got the perfect weapon for the job, though. Huge damage output against these unarmored players. Smoke goes down. Doesn't get the instant headshot, but there's a couple of kills. Should be absolutely fine. Isaac will rotate in as well. Pinnacle. No bomb, no frags, no hope for Heroic.
That was very clean, yeah. Good position. I'm always nervous when I see stuff. I always think like, oh, all it takes is one missed spray, like missing 4 or 5 bullets there. They're down. At least they get a bomb planted. But Kios, underestimated him in this one.
AKs are out, though. Can they hold on? Bonus round, technically. MP9 for Snacks. Isaac on the FAMAS. A-Core goes through the murder hole. And for now, looks to be a default setup from Heroic. No set piece from the get-go. No, it's just trying to play for some information here. Force him off the balcony. Applying that pressure, basing out of smoke, Anders. That's what it's all about.
Ooh, smoke fails.
Yeah.
It's a nice idea, right? You throw the Molotov in towards that kitchen position. You have your smoke down, so you can isolate a fight. If anyone is actually pushed in front of it there, they're not going to get back up for more T's further back.
All right then, Vol. He's holding the smoke in his hand, not playing with the frags. As he's alone towards A, just wants to set up a blockade before they commit. Smoke towards window from Nerds.
he's going to have a weird fight here, Volt, because there's going to be 3 people coming out of the palace behind him. He can theoretically put up the smoke and just stay inside of it instead of falling. I think if he runs back, he's just going to be so exposed to what's happening. Look at this, they're walking out, no warning whatsoever. No grenades thrown, and yep, this is the problem for Volt. Back through the smoke, he wanted to do exactly that, but he got hunted down by Shush instead. It's a powerful start to this round. Heroic shock and awe to the bomb side. Shush continuing his reign of terror. 3 kills in this one. And Chaos and Isaac, they're just walking away. There's nothing they could do. My God.
Very nice, Heroic. Very nice indeed.
You can see it was so silent for the longest time on the bomb side. Just a peaceful bomb side. Just birds are chirping. Everything is fine. And then, boom, it's over.
Yeah, they deployed those smokes. CT spawn, they felt comfortable. No one watching the palace position. And beheaded on top of the ticket booth. Shush, 3 kills in the round. No one else fragging for him. It's up to Kios and Isaac to keep the money strong here, which they've successfully done so. They've got another nice strong buy behind them. They can drop weapons here. Heroic will post the first gun round. As we mentioned, though, Anders, it is a bit of a bonus situation for the CTs there. They should have rifles across the board now with those saved weapons. Will that turn the tide of battle?
Chewing gum meta is back.
It really is. Stronger than ever. It comes in waves.
It does. Seems you're lying in your bed tonight, you know, the LCQ right in front of you, that like, it's going to be so hard to fall asleep, and you have to think, you have to be ready, you have to be at your best. Only one can make it through. It's going to be so rough down there. Acor pushing up. I do like this, but he misses the shot. He's going to get in the second crack at it. Nikolos just looking completely somewhere else. Nuts! Oh, he pulled the trigger just before he got the kill. He just drew away from it.
What a wacky round this is turning out to be. Oh, nuts.
I can't believe it.
And I think he probably still goes down regardless, but it certainly wasn't the cleanest. Tess says that's much better. That spray control of his is just ungodly at times. Grenades being deployed from middle. And we've got Shush exploring his options. Through the window, Kicksan will offer up a grenade towards short. It's all down to Shush here, the linchpin of this operation.
Yeah, he really is. You can see GamerLegion have a giant triangle around the heroic players, but it also means they're playing alone, right? There's no 1-2 punch here. It's not like GamerLegion could lure somebody into a fight and then get a refrag. You're banking on slowly picking them apart before they can get to the bomb site. Isaac here with a USP in hand. That is definitely not the weapon you want to see in this position as they're making their way through the bomb, just turning the corner now, and the bomb being planted. No one there to stop it. Isaac, he's waiting for his teammates.
It's tense though, Anders.
Yes.
It's still on a knife's edge. The CTs have some sort of positional control. Tess says a little bit overworked in his position, and Isaac spotted a player as well. If he can find one of the USP, it could be enough. Gets the dink off, flushes him out of position. There's the kill in the end. Shush now thrust into a 2 versus 1. Kios now with his work cut out for him. Bomb is ticking at some pace already. He has found a kip.
Yep, and the smoke.
I think he wins that. Full defuse, go for it.
They're not going to slow it down and see if the spray's good. He lands the headshot, finds the skull right through the smoke, and that's a round 1, a huge one coming out for Heroic.
Oh, it was so close. Such a great effort there. GamerLegion, 1 frag away. The defuse was looking very likely. The smoke down. Shush wasn't sure where he went for the swing. And of course, the first bullet he fires into that smoke hits the dome. And that's going to be a significant one going in favor. All the floodgates are about to be busted wide open. But no, everything's under control. They've actually got themselves in a pretty decent position here. The money very low for Heroic. They're not even going to partial buy into this one. This is more of an eco, and it's only got 2 sets of Kevlar out there. Eco for Nikodos. Tess says just the P250, no Kevlar. Should be good for a 5-5 scoreline now. Defensive smoke towards that connector from the CT sides. They're understanding what they're up against. Quite a conservative setup here. 2 players in connector. Isaac. Defensive towards short. For any players jumping up a bench or going towards window.
Another smoke this time. HE does catch Tess's quite a bit. This round is about making money for GamerLegion, and certainly about not losing it to the AK of Nikolos. I think they've done a fine enough job here. Volt, a couple of good shots here. Still ready if anyone else is going to be coming through. He didn't spend a lot of bullets even getting those kills, so he's ready. Anyone else to try and walk through the smoke. Careful now. Oh, what a bad time to be reloading Kixana. Nothing you could do, unfortunately. Just got timed on that one, but that's going to sting a little bit. Wanted the chance to at least take the fight. Volt finding a third one. I feel like on the first map, it was him and Snacks doing almost all the work.
Volt's very good on Mirage in general. His A bomb side play, it's actually pretty spectacular. He works well with his teammates. They normally flash him in, who's behind the fireboxes, and he always seems good for a couple of kills. He's got a very snappy aim. He likes to play aggressive, ducks and weaves. So look out for that.
In those high-pressure situations, like even if he's boxed in, he does a fine job.
All right, then. Very weak buy from Heroic here. After getting that Hero AK, no plan. They might not post another round around. There's only a couple more to go. Round number 11.
Oh, that smoke, it bounced. Look at it.
Oh, it hasn't gone well.
Meant to bounce back so that he can look over it into the Molotov, but I don't know how.
Well, this is going to be going for some sort of an A play here. They've gone through a default at the start to make sure there's no CT aggression. Present the basic flashes at the start. And then it's just going to be an execution we all know and love. Smoke down spawn. Top of steps. This one should be towards middle, the window for nerds.
See if Acor can find some good positioning behind the smokes that presumably is going to be landing in front of him.
Smoke's delivered. Flash is over. Deep breath, and in we go. Popping out of the palace momentarily. It's going to be...
Want to fight him instead, Volt. What a great position to find. Snacks does go down in return. Still 45 seconds left, and Volt really struggling to find some comfort now. Hiding inside of the smoke, he's flashed. He can't see a single thing. He comes fighting out of it, but Nerds is in the corner and just somehow managed to find the right position to get that kill. 35 seconds now. They're slowed down once again. Acor baited into that shot. He swings for it, but he can't get the flick, and Kixan finally with the second kill.
A big miss.
Yeah.
That could cost him the round. I think it has. Kios, last player remaining. It's going to be Heroic posting their 6th there. Nice little default at the start. A execution, not really required. It's that 3-man play out of the palace, hitting their shots, and Acor missing his.
It's quite a bizarre attack to the bomb site. Like very often what you'll see is the first utility going down, and then, you know, the T's are down on the bomb side, planting the bomb and fighting for the afterplant. This is very much, they're stuck in the palace, they're stuck on the A ramp, and they win fights at range, except against Volt, obviously, who was up close, but they're winning all the important fights before they even really step onto the bomb side, and only then do they actually do it. So, really a hard position for Heroic to play, and honestly, if you lose any one of those fights, if Acor gets that shot off, maybe it's going to be a very, very different round, but job done. 6 on the board. They are getting pushed towards that LCQ right now, GamerLegion. You can kind of feel it coming here. They have some rounds, but they haven't really come alive as a team yet, GamerLegion.
It's true. I tend to agree that the rounds they have been winning, like, are looking much more promising than what we saw in Overpass. They definitely have got warmed up individually. We're seeing some shots land. Kios, strong performance. As I said, Volt's always rock solid on that A bomb side, but Heroic still, after losing the pistol, they are in the lead 6-5. It's the final round of play. The CT campaign coming to a close. But he's not too bad, all things considered. Acor still will have that AWP. Looking likely to be the 2-0 for Heroic, especially if they can pick up this last round. This is their pick. Done a great job on the T side. What's left to be said? Tactical pause will come to a close. It was 13-5 for Heroic in that first map. Ancient if required. Not been convinced we'll be going there just yet.
Yeah, I feel like that's such a stretch at the moment. Even if some of the individuals have come online, I'm still not feeling very, very confident at the moment. There's the smoke they were looking for in the previous round of those snacks. He's still burning. Oh no, Henry. He's down to 14 health.
That's all he needs.
He got the smoke correctly, but he dipped his toe into the fire. It's not the smart treatment you're looking for, you know?
It's honestly no problem. He's seen worse. Acor, though. Oh, dear. I think he can see the barrel. Go for the spam, Nerds. That's so sick. So that's 1.5 players dealt with. Snacks sacrificed himself almost at the start. And they've lost their star AWPer as well. Oh, dear. And now Nikodos knows he's got a bit of wiggle room. The compromised defense won't be able to handle all this probing across the map. He'll flush out the sandwich area. We know Volt often towards that firebox position. Isaac playing above, but he's exposed from the connector here. Needs to time this well. Shush will be aware of it. And it looks like this last round will be landing in favor of Heroic. Nice grenades as well. Snack still low. Nerds will find him, pick up his second of the round as well. A desperate attempt. It's the last round of play, and they don't find a single kill. Heroic post 5 with a stellar performance around number 12.
Nerds 3 kills in this round. He's been an... Oh.
So it has to be the Eco. M4, MP9, a chance for GamerLegion to tie things up here. The thrilling conclusion of Barrage is upon us. Speaking of boosts, we've got one here on the A side. Behind fireboxes.
The problem is...
You don't see this too often.
You don't... So the element of surprise might be there, but the problem is if they're coming out of the palace or if they're coming through connector in the middle, which looks like those are the two positions that are going to be really happening here, it might be very hard to hold that for too long. We get to find out. 1 minute and 20 seconds. Kicksands down here in the underpass. A pretty good position, actually. Goes back to check now. Oh, he jumps. That is a huge mistake. They're going to hear that. He's done a lot of damage anyway, and A-Core's dead. That's nuts at range.
And significant damage to Isaac as well from that MP9. Shush is trying to be a nuisance. If he can get a dink, maybe it's enough. Lots of damage inflicted once again. Oh no, not like this. The USPs are striking. The bomb goes down. Volts trying to make it work from the palace. Dethroned by Nikodos as Isaac is left in a 5 versus 1. This was the round that was supposed to be locked in, Anders. And they've recovered AK-47s across the board. An AWP, it couldn't have gone any better if they tried. It was the boost of Nerds that took the initial aggro. And at that point, the USPs peppering away at the heads of GamerLegion. It's double digits. A buy available. Isaac to save the AK as he cowers away in T-spawn. For 5 points of health, he was damaged by the MP9 at the start towards top and middle. What an injection of cash this is for Heroic. It could be enough to close this one out.
You ever wake up at night with really cold toes and you just stop them on like a piece of metal furniture? That's what this feels like here for GamerLegion. Just, you know, it's that kind of pain where you'd almost rather die. Just like, please, just make it stop.
I live in Malta. I wake up with sweaty feet, if anything.
Well, sweaty feet slipping on the ground.
That could happen.
Banging your head against
real danger.
The marble floor, something like that.
Here was the boost. Oh, it's so cool. I'm surprised. Like I said, we don't see that too often. I don't think I've seen that CS2 really at all.
No.
What a great little boost that is. It's kind of similar to the one you can do on Anubis at the back of the B side, just looking over the obelisk.
He got 4 kills.
It's super sick.
2 with the USP, picked up the AK, got a quick third one, and then hunted down the last one at the end.
That's such a brutal round.
I don't think they're coming back from there. I'd be so impressed.
Well, they've got a buy. Their T-rounds have been good, Anders. Like, the individuals are looking pretty strong. We're seeing some great shots from Isaac and Kios. A-Core's got 13 as well at the top. Everyone's fragging. Snacks is having his moments. They're still in this one.
They're making this game so much harder on themselves than it needs to be.
But they've got the royal flush set up on the CT side. That's 4 AK-47s and an AWP. It's literally the strongest stance you can take on the defense.
Yeah, that's what you dream of, especially when you're trying to qualify for the major. In fact, when you're 3 rounds away from doing exactly that.
Look how much money they've got on the back of it as well.
Yeah.
Even if they lose the round, they've got more than enough for a full buy in the next. And that's if they lose it. They've got all the advantages they could ask for here. Kios trying to brute force his way into the B side. He's done a great job to at least get out the window, but it's going to be down to Volt. Needs the double. Delivers on all fronts. Makes himself known, though. Drops down to the bomb site floor.
He's trying to do it once again. He's really playing to win this round. A-Core gets shush. Volt's still alone over here, but he's getting another headshot. Nikodos now lays him, providing even more resistance, and now trying to see if he can hunt him down. USB is out. Volt's inside of the smoke. Is he actually going to be able to make his way through? He navigates it. He can't see a single thing there, and he's almost ready. Nikodos, he can't do anything to win the round. He's so far away. My God, Volt. That is brilliant.
I think Heroic should stick the pistols. They seem to be much more proficient as Volt just absolutely tears him limb from limb. 3 kills in the round. Helps himself to the B bomb site. It was his teammate who was thrust in first. Bought him a little bit of space to scale up, get himself a really strong position with that AK-47. Delivers the goods. And it will be an absolute lifeline of a round for GamerLegion. Like we said, the money is strong. The Nikodos can drop One rifle they've required. Their money's still pretty decent on the CT side. They're only going to get the 1900 on top, but they had 3.5K per player. So on the danger zone just yet. They're going to be so frustrated. They're looking to close this one out. Then players like Volt continue to be such a dominating force. Another hat trick on home soil for the Romanian.
Holy waking up. It's a very, very slow start to this best of 3 for them. But the longer it goes on, the more danger there is to Heroic. There's no question about that. A-Core up to 14, Volt at 13, Kios at 12, and so is Isaac. Still yet to get a really great round out of Snacks, but I'm sure that's coming as well. If they can keep it alive, I'm sure that's going to be happening. Here we go. Can GamerLegion find the rounds they need to push us onto a third map and keep the dream alive for themselves? That's the big question that is yet to be answered.
Well, well, well. Can GamerLegion do it? They'll have the advantage. They can take this one. Huge round. Major defining. M4s across the board. No longer with the Royal Flush setup. Heroic had 4 AKs before. Now it's down to the A1S. Hope's still there for Nikodos, who's been pretty quiet compared to his performance on the first map of Overpass. That will be a lot of sound cues towards middle as they exchange utility. Isaac trying to probe towards short. No A-Core AWP as well, just to note that.
Timing on this boost is really sick. Oh, but he
not
misses
shot,
the
though.
spray. That's so scary. Tess is stuck around for it, and on the other side, it's nuts to take down Snacks. A bit of a disaster for this round here. Shush just keeps hitting the shot here. Nothing they can do any longer. A-Core. Sol Dane left on the GamerLegion side.
In terms of loss bonus, Anders, there's the first stage on the T side. So that's $1,400 into the next round. You can see that's about what they've got in reserve, and that's at the top end.
I mean, he has to run somewhere, right? They're going to come find him, and if he doesn't go, they're going to kill him after time. So yeah, eventually he's going to get down with not a single rifle saved.
Do they have a tactical pause on the GamerLegion side? You can see loss bonus $1,400, around $2,000 per player right now. If you're being generous, you can see Volt with the absolute minimum. They do have the tactical timeout. So this is pick your poison. Do you go all in and maybe snatch it away, deny series point, but you let them go to the major qualifying point and you need 3 in a row with full buys after that? Neither are good options.
I'm an old kind of guy, Henry. I feel like I don't want to delay the pain. I want to see the result right now. I don't want to wait and see what happens.
All right, well, we can see a Galil purchase. It doesn't seem like they're going all in, though. Let's just have a quick look. It's 3 players have. Is that a lie? Yeah, there's the 4th A-Core, last player in the buy. He's got $2,000. And this was comprehensive victory for Heroic. All started with another boost. Been plenty of those today. 11-9. And we've got 4 pistols and a Galil. They try and save the day, but Heroic have been pretty weak on this round. They look a little bit shaky when they're up against pistols only.
Yeah.
Is it a B rush? We're just going straight in? It's where Volts managed to absolutely decimate them previously.
We'll see.
A lot of sound cues.
Tess is on the other side. They get a bit of a crossfire. My God, the grenades have absolutely decimated them already. Oh, they slowed it down, and you can't really do that. You have to get out. They're just trapped in here. Shots piercing the smokes and taking them down. A-Core and Snacks, they never made it onto the site.
Good flash. Kixan needs to hold his nerve here, doesn't need to overcommit.
No.
The round's already in the bag, it's theirs to lose. This B-rush has done nothing for him. There's always a chance, though, you can fumble the round. Kixan gets a reload in. Dismounts from the B apartments themselves, is looking to re-smoke it. Beautiful smoke. A lot of trouble now. A-Core, a decent attempt, had a gap to work with, and now it's just a P250. Clean sweep, not a single frag found. Major qualifying point for Heroic. 3 Danish players looking to make the beat. A lot of boost today, Anders. Really have enjoyed it from both sides. Much better showing here from Heroic, but I can't even work out a way they would win this round. It'd have to be Tech-9s across the board, Kevlar, and like 1 smoke each. You can barely afford that, though.
And they've already tried the B rush. So doing that again is probably going to feel really bad if you get shut down one more time.
Buckle up. The unpause has been called. Like I said, it pretty much has to be Tech9. There's no other option. Even the Deagle's too expensive.
Go on. Fight.
So you do get a decent amount of smokes. You're at the bottom of the barrel here. It doesn't get any worse. How can they make this round work? Has to be, of course, a set piece, a pocket strike. And see 5 players heading towards the B side of the map. Will be a B split. 4 in towards the B apartments. They're going to try their luck once again. Go through. It's exact same call, Anders. They're going to take the same damage. Is this a replay of the previous one? Apparently not.
Like not quite. Yeah, jump down. At least they are towards the truck, so they've got a little bit more map control this time, but they are still stuck in the corner. It's not looking good at the moment. Nurse looking for more kills, but he will go down. Bolt trying to see, can he find his way back into this one? Snacks with a headshot. 2 versus 3. GamerLegion finding to stay alive, but they blow up Snacks. He's out of it, and a nice shot from Nikolos. The Dane finding his way back into this one. Acor, can he keep this one alive for his team? No.